In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. 3 business vessels went under assault in worldwide waters in the southern Red Ocean, the U.S. military said on Sunday, as Yemen's Houthi bunch guaranteed robot and rocket assaults on 2 Israeli vessels nearby. Today, there were 4 assaults against 3 separate business vessels working in global waters in the southern Red Ocean. The assertion from the U.S. headquarters peruses. We have a long list of motivations to trust that these assaults, while sent off by the Houthis in Yemen, are completely empowered by Iran. The Carney, a U.S. destroyer, answered trouble calls and gave help following rocket and robot dispatches from Houthi-controlled domain, as per U.S. headquarters. It named the vessels went after as Solidarity Pioneer No. 9 and Sophie II. Yemen's Houthi development said its naval force had gone after 2 boats, Solidarity Pilgrim and No. 9, with an outfitted robot and a maritime rocket, and guaranteed the vessels were Israeli. A representative for the gathering's military said the 2 boats were designated after they dismissed alerts, without expounding. In a transmission proclamation, the representative said the assaults were because of the requests of the Yemeni public and calls from Islamic countries to remain with the Palestinian public. The U.S. military said the Carney destroyed 2 robots as it helped the business vessels. It was not satisfactory in the event that the warship was an objective. It said the assaults were a danger to worldwide business. Israeli military representative-backed naval commander Daniel Hagari said the boats had no association with the province of Israel. Hagari said, "One boat was fundamentally harmed and it is in trouble and clearly is at risk for sinking, and another boat was delicately harmed." U.S. headquarters said Solidarity Adventurer is Bahamas-hailed and UK possessed, that No. 9 is Panamanian-hailed, Bermuda and UK claimed and worked, and Sophie II is Panamanian-hailed. Yemen's Houthis, who have the sponsorship of Iran, have sent off a few rocket and robot assaults on Israel starting from the beginning of the conflict in Gaza on the 7th of October. They are not remembered to have incurred any serious harm. All the more as of late, the dissident gathering has moved forward its focusing of business vessels cruising in the Red Ocean, which lies south of the Suez Channel, a vital maritime course between Europe, Asia, and East Africa. Independently, a U.S. airstrike killed 5 Iraqi aggressors close to the northern city of Kirkuk as they arranged to send off dangerous shots at U.S. powers in the country. 3 Iraqi security sources said, recognizing them as individuals from an Iran-supported local army. A U.S. military authority affirmed a self-preservation strike on an up-and-coming danger that designated a robot organizing site close to Kirkuk on Sunday evening. An assertion by the Islamic opposition in Iraq, an umbrella gathering addressing a few Iraqi-outfitted groups with close connections to Tehran, expressed 5 of its individuals had been killed and promised reprisal against U.S. powers. The gathering had asserted a few assaults against U.S. powers all through Sunday. Prior Sunday, the U.S. military authority said U.S. and worldwide powers were gone after with different rockets at the Rumelin landing zone in northeastern Syria. However, there were no setbacks or harm to foundation. Iraqi furnished bunches have asserted in excess of 70 such goes after against U.S. powers since the 17th of October over Washington's supporting of Israel in its barrage of Gaza. A fortnight prior, the Houthis delivered a sensational video of covered shooters holding on to the Cosmic System Pioneer, an English-claimed and Japanese-worked freight transport, subsequent to handling a helicopter at hand. The gathering guaranteed it was possessed by Israel. However, there was no quick proof to help this. After 7 days, towards the finish of November, a U.S. warship, the USS Bricklayer, held on to 5 aggressors who had attempted to assume command over the Focal Park, a business big hauler that had been conveying a freight of phosphoric corrosive. In the occurrence, 2 long-range rockets were terminated from Houthi-controlled regions in Yemen. Toward the overall area of the 2 ships, however, landed 10 nautical miles away in the Bay of Aden, the U.S. military said. On Sunday, sea security experts told that an anonymous mass transporter transport had been hit by no less than 2 robots in the Red Ocean. One organization, Ambray, said another holder transport had purportedly experienced a robot assault around 63 miles northwest of the northern Yemeni port of Hodeidah. Prior, England's Oceanic Exchange Tasks organization said it had gotten reports of a robot assault in the Red Ocean's Bab el-Mandab waterway between Yemen, Djibouti, and Eritrea. The body approached vessels nearby to practice alert. In mid-October, the USS Carney destroyed 3 ground-sent-off rockets as well as a few robots that were terminated by Houthi aggressors, the Pentagon said. At that point, the U.S. said the rockets were possibly heading towards Israel as defense for its activity. If you like this video, please press the like icon and subscribe to the channel.